much as I want to let this thing go, I can't let it go. A few days ago, I was invited by Robert, the Ghostbuster that was at the free comic book day. Robert invited me to go to downtown Orlando while him and a bunch of other Ghostbusters were gonna raid downtown Orlando. They were gonna do some photography and, you know, take pictures for their group and their websites and all that stuff. Robert also invited me to check out this place called Joysticks. It's a bar slash arcade that has arcades and pinball, and they also make drinks according to like video games and stuff. So I went, but when I got there, Robert wasn't there. My lightsaber started to fail. It was running out of battery. Luckily, I always keep extra batteries for my lightsaber. So I put in fresh new batteries and everything was okay there. But when I got there, Robert wasn't there. And so it was kind of awkward at first because I didn't know the rest of the crew, but I had no problem just going up and saying, hey, how's it going? Well, when I got introduced to one of the guys, he was really cool. He knew who I was, and Robert had already talked to some of them already, so they knew that I was gonna be there, which was really cool. The only problem was I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't have a clue. So I just pulled out my camera and started following them around. And as I was following them around, I got more and more lost as to what I was gonna do. I didn't know what to do. I'm gonna get me some Chick-fil-A, I just got out of the gym. So by the time I got slightly introduced to everybody, I kind of followed them around. Wayne helped me out with the sound equipment. Moses was just kind of helping out, taking pictures, which Moses took some really awesome pictures. I'm trying to think of something to do video-wise that would be kind of cool for the video, but I can't figure out anything really. I mean, for a scene maybe. Yeah. From that moment on, all I could think of was, okay, just follow the crew. So I did. I followed the crew everywhere they went, and when I got a chance, I was able to help them out with some of the photography. Okay, you got it. All right, so I'm gonna take a picture with hers, and I promise to take good care of it. The girl that was doing the photography there, she was really cool, and she was taking care of all that for the entire crew. She was, I mean, gun-ho. She was non-stop, just getting every single shot she could possibly get for all the different Photoshop that they're gonna do. A lot of people were fascinated with this giant group of Ghostbusters.
Awesome, that's all on here?
Yeah, it's all on here. What's your name?
Amadi.
Amadi?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So what they're doing is they're taking a picture and they're gonna Photoshop the Marshmallow Man from behind the building into the picture so they can put it on their website or Facebook or whatever.
That's awesome, and then it's gonna go onto your YouTube channel?
Yeah, somewhere.
Stay tuned, guys, stay tuned. It's gonna be really interesting.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So we started walking around downtown Orlando, and as we walked around, people were excited. They kept screaming out, Ghostbusters, and all this other stuff, and that was fun. But I still didn't know what to do. I just started filming random stuff. And then I was thinking, I really want to do one scene, just one scene with the group, but I didn't want to hold them back. I still can't come up with anything that I could do for a scene right now on the fly. They're so willing to cooperate, and I just can't think of anything. So I'm gonna see if I can collaborate with them when they're done, because I don't want to hold them back from their photography shoot.
She jumped down, but you reversed it.
So I felt a little uncomfortable and unsure. The crew was great. I was really comfortable with the group, but I wasn't comfortable with bothering them with a scene in the middle of doing their photography. So I was a little lost. So I'm doing this video to help explain that video. Well, I'm just gonna make this all one video. I'm hoping that by me telling you this story now, it'll help intertwine everything that happened. But I will say this, I was struggling, especially when we got to the main plaza area. I didn't know what kind of scene I would come up with. I was asking Wayne, and then I asked Moses, and they threw out some ideas to me. I was still lost, and so I don't know, I struggled. Then finally we got to City Hall, and they started taking some more pictures at City Hall. Well, when they were taking pictures at City Hall, I started to kind of think, well, maybe I can still pull off one quick scene because it looked like they were going to wrap things up. So I had asked some of the crew, would it be cool if I shot a quick scene with the group? And she was all about it. She's like, yeah, that would be great. I said, okay, cool. So I got with the girl in the red dress. Explaining this stuff is ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. I just have to learn how to do this properly. I just don't like shooting the stuff in the car. It's so boring. I don't think anybody's interested in car talk. Car whatever. I gotta order my chicken sandwich. I just want to get a number 1. Okay, so where was I? Oh, okay, so then we started to shoot the scene. Well, at least I was trying to set up the scene. But I was struggling with that. I couldn't figure out where to place everybody. I was trying to think of dialogue, and I figured, okay, well, these guys are used to doing this kind of stuff, so maybe they can help, you know, come up with some things on their own. But I didn't want to be that, I don't know, I didn't want to look so stupid and naive to not know what the heck I'm doing and waste these people's time. So the girl in red, she immediately said, okay, well, what can we at least shoot it in a certain direction because of the way the wind was blowing, so it'll benefit the way it flows on her. And I was like, well, yeah, that's great. Immediately I was like, okay, cool, cooperation, somebody that's dealt with some production stuff before, this is fantastic. And then some of the other guys immediately jumped in and started helping us out while I was trying to help Wayne figure out where to place the sound recorder. I haven't used that in a while. So one of the guys helped me out, and it turns out he's a movie maker, which was perfect. It was kind of nice because it didn't seem like he was assuming that I didn't know what I was doing. If anything, when I started filming certain parts, he knew exactly what I was thinking. And there was a connection there, and that was cool because that started to build my confidence back up in the middle of shooting that scene. I won't lie though, as soon as I was done shooting that, I was already down, I was feeling bad. I tend to be really hard on myself. Sometimes, as I'm starting to do it, or if I look at all my footage and I see I have nothing, I feel screwed. And that's what happened to me last night when I got home. I felt screwed. I went through I put the scene together, but everything else I didn't have anything. There was no vlog action, there was no me talking to you, I wasn't talking to anybody. I had no content, nothing, just a bunch of walking around and filming the crew. I just decided to clean my car and go to the gym, and then I told myself, you know what, I need to vlog this as an actual talk vlog to explain what was going on and to connect on a more personal level. I just know I want to get into making a movie one day, and I want to practice a lot of different things. And the vlog has helped me grow on my cinematography, my storytelling, and expressing myself, making mistakes, learning from them, and building connections. The entire group of Ghostbusters that I hung out with yesterday, they have so many connections. I'm so grateful for that because they were very willing and giving to share. So I'm here with
Amelia.
Nice to meet you. How did you guys get together for this?
Well, what really happens is this is 3 or 4 different groups of Ghostbusters from all over Central Florida, and we get together once a year just to take pictures and hang out together, get to know each other a little better. There's a couple of groups that are from right here in Orlando, a couple from Tampa, and a couple from Lakeland.
Cool.
And we just all know each other from just meeting and hanging out.
So how did this start exactly?
Oh, for how it started, that would be Mr. Raleigh up there. Jason, tell him how this all started.
How did our group get together?
Yeah, how did it get started?
Well, it started with me doing costuming props for other people. My wife was diagnosed with leukemia, so we started helping out the American Cancer Society when she was in remission. But when they saw that we were doing costuming stuff, they're like, you guys should come out in character.
Okay.
We started doing charity events, starting with like the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life. And then over time, other people saw what we were doing and wanted to help. It's just gone from there.
And so they just kind of jumped in and said, okay, I'm putting out a booster pack. And
well, people see how much fun we have with it in character, and you know how awesome it is to interact with the public as a Ghostbuster, because you know people expect you to be a sarcastic New Yorker, so you can get away with a lot.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here with
Sam Falco, leader of the Tourist City Ghostbusters. Also, I'm a filmmaker, and my company is Parking Lot Productions.
Cool. And you did something in California recently.
I did. We actually won a film festival online called Oddfest, and we got to go out to California and show my film Survivors Anonymous. It's a short film about a 12-step program for people who have survived slasher films.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's cool. Is there anything else you want to plug?
You can find us on Facebook. We actually have the Tourist City Ghostbusters Facebook page, and if you want to find my film, you can find it under Survivors Anonymous on there.
Survivors Anonymous on Facebook.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, dude. To put this in extra perspective, though, after doing all of the photo shoot and helping out and participating and vlogging as much as I could, try to even vlog any of that, then I still had to go into Joysticks and check that place out. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I was a little on the fence about Joysticks. I thought Joysticks was gonna be like, okay, you got some arcades, you got your drinks, and I thought it was gonna be a little, you know, cliche, gimmicky type deal. But when I actually walked in that place, mind you, Ian told me this place was cool, and it was real chill, and it was legit. And I was like, all right, I'll take his word for it, but we'll see. I still was skeptical. So you mind if we come on in and take a look and film some stuff? All right. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Thanks, dude. Cool. When I got inside, I was like, wait a minute. Hold on now. For first experience, this wasn't bad. When I got inside Joysticks, I walked up those stairs, it was like, suddenly all my stress and worries kind of went away a little bit. And I got a chance to capture some good moments there of watching people have a genuinely good time. It's the kind of place you really want to go to play video games and hang out with friends without any pressure.
I'm getting something.
She's here. These readings are off the charts.
Oh, good. Raleigh's got an excuse to make new charts. Guys, she's right behind us.